Hello everyone. So I'm here today to do two things actually. One is a thank you and the other one actually is to show you guys something I did last week but never got around to doing a video about. It's just something small. It's nothing like, major, but I actually was really happy about it. So I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and shut it off. But first, a thank you. I wanted to thank everybody who commented on my body switching video because I don't know, I was actually really nervous about switching their bodies, and the reason why is because to me it looked right and I actually really loved it, but I didn't know how it would look otherwise. I thought it would look silly. So I'm glad to have had other eyes look at it and actually, see it the way I did, and for that I'm extremely thankful because I'm so happy with these two now. Well, I'm only holding one in my hand, but I'm so super happy with the both of them now. And they've become inspiring again because I have to admit, and that it hurts me to say about Rye especially here, but I have to admit that they both were not inspiring me. And the reason why it hurts to say that about Rye is because, well, he's my first doll and he's my favorite. And I just always figured I'd be inspired by him. So it was really frustrating to not be inspired by him at all. Like, every once in a while would change him because I just always get in the mood to change his clothes. But I didn't get really in the mood to take too many pictures of him or to buy him anything or to write any of his story, and it was really frustrating to me. And it was one of those things where it was frustrating in the back of my mind. I tried not to think about it too much because I didn't want to admit defeat in regards to him. But now that he's on this body, which is the Dolcito 70 centimeter body, now that he's on this body, I find that my inspiration is going through the roof again with him, and I guess that was just the only fix he really needed because otherwise he's still my boy. He just really is still my boy, and even his face up that I was on the fence about, I'm loving a lot more, and I'm glad I got him this new wig, and I'm just overall very pleased with him. I just need to get him some shirts that actually fit on this body better. That's why he's wearing this little halter thing I made. Hey, I didn't know what shirt to put him in, and I'm like, well, I want to put him in something because he's not really a run around exactly shirtless type of guy, but I couldn't think of anything, and then I just sewed this up for him real quick. But I do want to get him some shirts now and possibly some more pants if I can find anything that might fit this body pants wise. I'm sure I'll figure it out. And then for my other boy, my Dolcito Pierre hybrid, I'm now inspired by him, and I hadn't been inspired by him pretty much since I decided he was not named Clyde. And even before then the inspiration was fading away. But now I find myself inspired by him again, to the point where he now has a name because he's been nameless for a long while. His name is now Gale. Someone on Tumblr named him, and by accident I actually called him that in my head, and then it just stuck. I guess I just really liked it and I didn't know I had. But yeah, so his name's Gale now, and I want to get him new eyes definitely, but it's going to be hard to find those because I tried to size him down from what Dolcito suggested for him because I knew the irises would be too big for him, but in doing that the eyes are definitely too small, so I have to try and figure out a way to get him the right size but a smaller iris. I'm sure I'll be able to figure that out. And then I definitely want to get him a Spike and Malice wig, but I've decided I really love that color of wig on him so much that if I can't get something similar from Spike and Malice, that I'll probably just deal with this wig. We shall see. And in putting him on that body, I don't know if it's because Rye is like my favorite doll. He's a Dolls on Wing too, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that in this video. But I don't know if it's because I love Rye so much, or what have you, but that Doll's Own 72 centimeter body is a mess. And by mess, I mean it just needs to be hot glue suede. I think because of how much I loved Rye, I had the patience to like pose that body and deal with it. But now that it has a different head on it, I'm just like, I cannot deal with this any longer. I have to do something. So this weekend I hope to hot glue suede him and take more pictures of him. And I'm so pleased with the both of them. Definitely. I think it was a very positive change. And I'm glad I went ahead and tried it out. And I wish I had tried it out sooner. I don't know why I didn't. I think I was just really afraid of it not working. But it has, and I'm just glad I went for it. So enough rambling about them. Thank you so much for that. But let me show you what I did last week. It was for the girls. As I've mentioned in the past couple videos, I went to a convention this past weekend, and I was planning to take the girls with me. And the girls are, of course, Bedlam, Belladonna, and Bellevue. I had been planning to take them, so I wanted to make them sort of like a kind of matching dress sort of thing, though in their style. And I wanted to take them, and I thought it'd be so cute if I did that. So I worked on it all last Tuesday, only to get to about Thursday and see the schedule for the convention and realize I wouldn't be able to make it to any of the doll meets. So I'm actually glad I went ahead and did it. Made these dresses because I really like them. But I am sad I didn't get to take them and, you know, show them off, so to speak. I love taking dolls to doll meets and kind of showing them off and also comparing them to other dolls. I would have loved to compare them because I'm still wondering about like sizes for other characters and stuff like that. But oh well. So I will start out with Bedlam. And she, of course, is my Noah Lucis. And I made her this dress that has like monkeys and cupcakes and hearts on it. I mostly wanted to make it her dress out of this material for the color. I really just love her in like teal and pinks because I love that color combination. If you haven't noticed, I also have my Doll Chateau Olivia in the same color scheme because I love it so much. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it would be befitting of her. So I went ahead and did that, and I made the sash as well, simply because I wanted to stitch it in more, and when I tried to add darts to this dress, it wouldn't fit on her anymore. So yeah, I had to cheat a little bit, but it still looks cute, and the sash matches her socks and her capri thingies here. So overall, I think she looks pretty sweet. And yeah, it doesn't look too much of a hot mess in the back like usual with my dresses. Can't see because of her wig, but it doesn't look too bad. The one that looks really bad in the back is the next one here. Let me lay her down. Is my Doll's Own Elsa Belladonna. It's so funny. Out of all three of the girls that I have home now, she has the smallest bust. So you think I would have gotten this right, but I did not. I was off in the measurement on her top. I guess I didn't allow enough seam allowance. So I actually had to, in the back, add a little part here so I could put a snap on it. So it made this part like bulge out and a little weird, but it's okay. At least it's okay sewn. I really like it, and I love that it's in black and white, which is what her color scheme is. And of course she's still wearing her bloomers and her stockings and these little arm thingies I found for her. And she's wearing a moon necklace that I got from Carla Chan. And she's just, oh, she's so sweet. And I love her. I'm so glad we made peace, because if you did not know or remember, me and her were having some issues. But I'm glad I got her together. And then last but not least is, of course, oh god, my messy haired girl. Bellevue, my mini for Chloe. Out of all the dresses, hers came out the best because she's a brat like that. I don't understand how when I sew for her things just come out right. I don't understand. Like everything I've sewn for her has actually come out correct. Not the, you know, of course the best, but still better than everything else I've sewn. So I made her this infinity scarf, which I really love because I wanted her to have a hood type thing. It's actually lined in pink, which the camera's not picking up too well, but yeah, I managed to line it because she's a brat and that came out alright. And then her dress is actually made out of 2 prints. I actually wanted to do something like this for all the girls, but I didn't have enough fabric that went together. These two go together in my opinion. Of course, you may think it does not because they are 2 drastically different prints, but I did love them together. I actually managed to dart hers. So it started here, and the back of her dress, look how decent that looks. She's just so frustrated. Like, how did that come out so well? I don't get it. She's she's the worst. I love her. And then she's wearing the undies I made for her, which are the best ones I've ever made, or boy shorts I like to call them. Best ones I've ever made. Of course, she has them. And then these stockings are actually from Candy Doll Shop, I believe it's called. I can't remember. But I did not make those. But I made everything else she is wearing. That's odd for me. I usually don't have that happen. But yeah. So I'm very proud of these dresses. I wish people had been able to see them. But oh well. Picking up my no looses again. But I wish people had been able to see them. I think it's cute how matchy they are, but also completely different, if you know what I mean. Like, you know what I mean. But I plan to take pictures of them this weekend in the dresses, so at least, you know, there'll be pictures of them together. Woo! But yeah, that is actually all I have. Sorry for the long rambling video, just about 2 things, but I don't know. I just was in that particular mood. I had a crappy day, so I was like, I feel like doing something doll related, and it ended up being I just want to rant about my dolls and hold them for a bit. So thank you guys so much if you watched, and thank you again for the comments. Thank you so much. And I'm going to try to get back to everyone because I again figured out how to answer stuff mobile. But I am super behind, especially now with my friend's birthday shenanigans going on. So I actually am going out tonight, so I won't be able to answer comments tonight. But I'm going to try to start keeping on top of that. So please be patient with me. I will hopefully be to you shortly. And yeah, that's all I've got for now. Thank you very much if you watched, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.